Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Sorry for the delay. Welcome to the March 13th, 2024 City of Springfield License Commission meeting. I'd like to open the meeting at 5:42 p.m. First item on the agenda is the actually I have Attorney Days. I've been asked by Rose if they can be heard first because she has somewhere to be at 6 o'clock. With all due respect, I would like to move Rose right now, if possible.
I'm going to exit, Madam Chair.
Okay.
Attorney Bonavita will be with you this evening, so I will let him
Okay.
answer that question. And I just made you host.
Who, me?
Yes.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Attorney Bonavita, would that be okay if I move Kristen Fiore? Rose,
Yeah,
that's a section 77.
is just looking here. Is there anybody on for the new petitioner events?
For events?
Yeah, it's under new business, new petition. Petition for change hours from 12 to 2. Ivy's events, I'm sorry.
No, that has been moved to until they see
Okay.
city council.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean not city council, neighborhood councils.
Okay. So as long as the committee maybe take a vote to move it up, that would be fine.
Okay. Is everyone okay with moving Kristen Fiore, section 77, Rose Entertainment?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Commissioner Cade?
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton?
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio? We can't hear you.
Still muted.
Told you it was a problem on my end. Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez?
Yes.
And Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, Kristen. This is section 77 final hearing for Rose Entertainment LLC, DBA Rose, located at 555 Worthington Street, Antron Goodrich, manager of record. And this is to find out what the status of the license is.
Yes, okay. Thank you guys for hearing me first. I do apologize. I had an emergency. So we are open. We are using the license. We are using the kitchen. We have online ordering. Tomorrow we are open for lunch. If you guys want to pass by, I can send you the link to order online, or I can drop by in the morning, drop off some menus to those of you that work in City Hall. Mainly, I guess, just Peter and Alicia.
Okay, so you're there 100%. No more issues, no more delays, no more problems. You're open for business, and how is everything going?
It's going good. People really love the food. I would say the top items are the salmon bites, the steak tips, and steak and cheese egg rolls.
Okay.
You gotta try those out. I mean, everything is really good, but those are they fly off the shelves.
Good. Commissioners, any questions for Ms. Fiore?
What are your hours, Kristen?
So right now, until we can get more staff, we're open Thursday through Sunday. And we are 12 to 8 tomorrow. And then Friday, Saturday, 5 to 2. And then Sunday we do brunch. So we're open 2 to 2. But usually if it's slow, we'll close early on Sunday.
Okay.
So you have a brunch on Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m.?
Well, our brunch is 2 to 7.
2 to 7.
But we stay open. Yeah, we stay open. If it's busy, we stay open. We've been closing around 10 or 11. Until we can I don't know if we'll really have that type of crowd that late on a Sunday. So, you know, if it's not worth it for us, we're definitely gonna go home and relax.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
Well, how do people know about this? Do you have, you have a website with your menu and everything?
Yeah, the website's in the final drafts. My POS system company, Spot On, is making the website, but we got the POS like a week or two ago. Um, they're the ones doing the online ordering, so the online ordering link is live. The website would have been done, but I just wanted them to change a few things. So I guess that's on me. But other than that, there is like Instagram and a Facebook page.
So is there a menu there? I'm just wondering how people find out about you and know what to order. And is there a menu on your Facebook page?
Yeah, it's mainly
All right.
social media right now.
Okay. All right.
Good.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Group
No.
dinner at Rose.
Me- Are you suggesting we have our next meeting at Rose?
Broadcast live from
We
Rose.
can do that. We can definitely do that.
Right. Okay, well, Kristen, thank you for coming and giving us an update. Good luck. I hope
Thank
all
you.
goes well.
Do you guys need anything else from me, or are we all set?
We're all set. We just don't want you to come back, okay?
Okay, I know you guys really love having these talks, but I will stop by, Peter. I'll stop by tomorrow and drop off some menus
Okay.
at City Hall so you can
Great.
check it out.
Okay, great.
Okay, thank you so much.
you.
Have a great day.
See you tomorrow. Bye.
Take care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we'll move on. Next item will be the approval of the minutes for the Springfield Board License Commissioners hearing held on Wednesday, February 14th, 2024. Did everyone have an opportunity? Did you receive both of the minutes? Have an opportunity to review them?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I have a question, Madam Chair. Item number 4, it was indicated it was unanimous vote. I voted no on that particular motion.
And that was for the 14th?
Yes, that was the United Auto.
Okay.
I was a no vote on that
Oh,
rather than a unanimous vote. Thank you.
okay. Okay, any other corrections? No, then I make a motion to approve the minutes for the Springfield Board License Commissioners hearing held on Wednesday, February 14, 2024, with a correction to item number 4, where it should say the Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio was a no.
Second.
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Now, the second was an approval of the minutes for the Springfield Board of License Commissioners hearing held on Wednesday, February 28th, 2024. Did everyone have an opportunity to review the minutes?
Yes.
Yes.
Any corrections?
No.
Okay. And I make a motion to approve the minutes for the Springfield Board of License Commissioners hearing held on Wednesday, February 28th, 2024.
Second.
Commissioner Cade?
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton?
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio?
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez?
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Next item is an informational hearing for United Auto Sales located at 874 Berkshire Avenue. Joseph Nigro, manager of record, and this was in regards to complaint. Is Mr. Nigro here? Anybody? No.
No.
I'd like to make a suggestion. I mean, I know we wanted to hear from the complainant, but I think this is the maybe 3rd meeting
Fourth,
that,
I think.
right, the 4th, but then maybe the 3rd that they haven't showed up.
Right.
So should we go ahead and dismiss or?
At
I
this
mean, we,
point, yes, I think we should just,
I think we was waiting to hear from her. His part
Right.
was supposed to
Yeah.
be done.
yes.
right. And he just wanted to be present just because he wanted to be present. But, you know, the person that made the complaint have not made themselves available to come back. So I think it's safe to assume that they're happy with the outcome.
That she must be happy with the outcome, because he was indicating that he was done, he completed. They had an agreement, everything was worked out.
Right.
And so we was waiting to hear back from her, to hear her side, to make sure that everything was copacetic and stuff like that. So I think we need to move on.
Yeah, I can tell you too, the vehicle has been inspected.
Right. I think they sent us
I
an
received,
email.
yeah,
right?
I received a,
You sent it to me.
yeah, I had received a text from somebody, not from Mr. Nigro, but from someone who works for him, indicating that the vehicle had been repaired. He actually went beyond what he really should have done, and the vehicle has been inspected.
Right.
And I have proof of that. So that was the reason, my reasoning last week of voting, or 2 weeks ago, that I had voted no, not to extend this.
I think she's okay. They kissed and made up, so we haven't heard from her since.
I don't know about that.
Well, that's what he said.
But, yeah, I know.
Maria, would you like to make that motion?
Sure, I make a motion to dismiss the complaint against United Auto and Mr. Nigro. Levied by, unfortunately, I don't recall her name off the top of my head right now. Is there a second?
Yes, second,
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton,
yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Thank you, Maria.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is under old business. 3 Key Cahoon LLC DBA Loophole Brewing at 5159 Taylor Street. Jeffrey Golette, manager of record, first floor not finished, no certificate of occupancy issued for intended use brewery. I believe Attorney Bonavita.
Yes, I
More
think
information?
I'm sorry, go ahead. I kind of cut you.
No, you're saying that I believe you have more information on loophole.
I don't think not on that one, I don't. I have no information saying he provided a CO. I don't know if you know anything about it. I wasn't told that
Okay.
information.
No, no.
Is he
Okay.
is he here?
Yeah,
Yes, Mr.
Maybe-
Goulet is here, and Aaron Saunders is here as well.
Maybe they could inform us the status.
Okay. What is the update, gentlemen?
Good afternoon, Madam Chair and members of the Commission, Attorney Bonavita. It's a pleasure to see you. First, thank you for allowing us to continue this from a couple of weeks ago. So I had sent an email. I trust that the Commission members received that 2 weeks ago with the update as of that point. The long and short of it is we have been working with the Springfield Building Department since, I want to say, April of 2023. We've been continuously moving towards addressing the issues that were brought up over the course of those conversations. As you know, we received the CO for the second floor, and that has been, quite frankly, great. And we hope it's been great for the downtown entertainment district. As we continue to work on the first floor, we had gone, I want to say, maybe 4 to 6 weeks without any response to a number of phone calls and emails to the person we were working with at the building department. And it got to a point where we then went in person to Tapley Street and were informed that that person was no longer working for the city. so, you know, it certainly, it's not ideal to lose that amount of time, especially in a business like this. But it was at that point that we learned we needed a change of use for the first floor. Um, and certainly news to us. I'm sure it was news to you. From that point, I guess that's about a month ago to this point, we've been working diligently on everything that the building department was looking for. And we were informed by our GC this afternoon that we should expect a CI certificate this Friday to allow us to move forward with the general public being allowed on that first floor, except for the space where the actual brewing will happen. We are waiting for the state to finish its brew pub license, which is gives us permission to actually do the brewing. We have some relatively minor work, namely saw cut for a channel drain and tie into the existing drainage at the site. And then we should be good to go. We have our brew house waiting to get some use and installed, and we're excited to get rocking and rolling.
Okay. Any questions?
No,
No.
No.
Well, how is this? What was the change of use that you needed? I'm confused. This used to be a brewery, right? So,
yeah, I agree. We're a little bit confused also, as it was told to me from the building commissioner. The use group was under pizza shop, and that apparently the previous use, whether it was the alumni club, and I know at our initial hearing, we had the discussion, we're not looking to be a nightclub, but certainly in terms of a use group, and then the previous use from that or prior to that as a Pioneer Valley Brew Pub didn't effectively matter. Once it was changed to that pizza shop use at some point, it now needs to be changed back. But looks like we're there.
is this a city council thing or just approved by the building department?
I believe approved by the building department.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we as we were talking through this and sort of in conjunction with this hearing, that was one of the questions as to what are the steps necessary, what's the timeline, and we were informed that this is something that could be handled internally by the building commissioner.
Okay. So I saw a function on Facebook happening there recently. So that was happening on the second floor?
Everything has happened on the second floor so far. And if you were to go to one of these things, we don't even use that first floor space. We have folks come up the walkway, the right of way between was it Ken's parking and the building to the side entrance, and then right up the stairs or the elevator, depending on what folks' choice is.
And they go in the back.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So this will be resolved in 2 days.
We're looking forward to it, and we'll file a copy of the CI with the commission as soon as we get it. And once you have your next meeting at Rose, we're happy to host the subsequent meeting over at Loophole.
There we go. All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Excellent.
Okay, any other questions?
Well, just a comment, Madam Chair. You
Yes.
could make, you could vote approve it subject to receiving necessary approvals from the building department, since it's coming in 2 days. If it doesn't come by Friday, obviously that would be a problem. The other option is to continue it to the next meeting.
Okay. Then I make a motion to approve the, 3 Keith Cahoot LLC DBA Loophole Brewing at 5159 Taylor Street, Jeffrey Goulet, manager of record, first floor not finished. So we'll make a motion to approve subject to receiving the CO from the building department.
That's fine.
Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Cade?
You're muted.
You're muted. I think he's frozen.
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary,
Yes,
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Good luck, and we look forward to the paperwork.
Thank you much. We'll send that over as soon as we get it.
good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, next item on the agenda is the administrative review of incident reports. Did everyone receive their reports?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, first one is Potbelly's Pub. And this is for an incident, of February 18th, 2024. I mean, if you read it, I don't see a reason to take action.
agree.
Yep.
Okay, so I make a motion to take no action.
Second,
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Singapore,
yes,
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay, second, incident report is Top Shelf, and this is an incident of February 16th, 2024. Same thing, I did read it and I did see that, the manager of record did call the police, and these ladies have not, they're not gonna be allowed to return. So I make a motion, unless anybody has any questions, I make a motion, take no action.
second,
Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Singletore,
yes,
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Last one is the zone for an incident of February 17, 2024. This one was, someone had there was a female who was the aggressor according to security and the details. So unless there are any questions for Barry, I make a motion to take no action.
second,
Commissioner, Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Singletore,
yes,
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Okay,
I have a, Barry, the Charlie Humans, who is the security person here, is that the police officer, Charlie Humans?
Yes, he's retired.
He's retired and doing this now. I probably asked that before, but, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same person.
Okay.
okay. Okay, anything else?
Well, I have a question about, we were working with Attorney Poe on the BYOB regulations, and that kind of stopped. And we didn't finish that, right?
I don't
No.
believe
I
so.
don't think so.
Okay, all right, because just to give the commissioners an update, I had to come up with payment plans every which way to Sunday for Dewey's, and Mr. Lumpkin, the owner of Dewey's, has signed a payment plan in order to obtain his license and continue to use his license for calendar year 2024. He made his down payment and his first 3 monthly payments. So he's in good standing right now. And however, the building next door has a licensee, Offsite 222, and because the taxes on the buildings are not current, we have not tax certified them to approve them for a common vic license for 2024. But someone was showing me Instagram pictures yesterday of people dining and drinking wine there. And if they don't have a liquor license, which they never have there, how are they drinking wine in this premise? So
Peter,
I can only assume that there is a BYOB there, or there isn't, and they're just
Well,
serving or bringing wine in. regardless, but if our new BYOB regulations, we're gonna require hearings, right, for all the BYOB applicants?
Yes,
All right.
I could add a little bit to that.
Okay,
We were talking about that today in the office. And a lot of the BYOBs, or maybe all of them, the problem is they haven't been renewing year to year.
yeah,
There's been a problem, they haven't been doing that. So it's been years for some that they have not renewed. So we're talking about possibly amending the regulations. And I was asked today to start looking into that.
okay,
So we are going to take a look at that whole situation.
right.
About that specific situation, I can't answer that for you. You seem to know more about what's going on there than I do. I don't know did they have a BYOB previously?
No.
Not that I'm
No.
aware.
But
No.
didn't we have an issue with the health department?
Yes,
Yes. So the issue is twofold. They have been using the 222 establishment to host what we would consider illegal activity, parties, I should say. And then we had the problem with them forging the license, the health department
Health certificate.
certificate. Right. So those are the two problems that we're having with them, but they continue to use that space next to them to hold activities there, and no, they are not licensed as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. Maybe you could have. I mean, you can't really vote on anything tonight. It's not on the agenda, but Barry could look into Officer Delamarter could look into that matter and then report back at the next meeting.
We actually, just
Go ahead.
not, but I discussed that with Nicole, the other day. That issue came up and she mentioned they had a common vic and a BYOB.
Okay.
I remember we had this discussion probably like a year ago, how any of the new BYOB applications were gonna be approved by the board, just like a regular license. But I don't think that was ever finalized. I know you guys voted, but I don't think a final draft was ever presented.
Right.
So in the meantime, obviously I don't know about their tax status and those issues. But I was told that they do have a common vic and a BYOB by Nicole. So those things were apparently issued by licensing. Not some if that's something we can revisit and have them in. But I was told that they do have both of those. So as
Okay.
far as illegal activities at this point, they do have a common vic and the BYOB from what I was told the other day.
You could put it on the agenda for the next meeting, and I could talk to Nicole. And I'm sure your information is correct. But I was told today that they want me to look into the BYOB situation as far as renewing licenses, have people come in, and maybe amending some of the regulations concerning it. So I don't know what the problem is. It's not on the agenda tonight, so you really can't vote on anything. But
Sure.
Someone could ask to put it on the agenda. Just an individual, any one of the commissioners could say, put it on the agenda for the next meeting. And
I
then
just wanted to make sure, it didn't fall through the cracks, because when I saw those, somebody was asking me about it, like, we were doing BYOB regs, and then we kind of stopped talking about that. And
Yeah.
I asked at one point for a list of where the BYOBs are. If you remember, we had Kai and Eli's in, and he said he had one, but it was 5 years old or something, and he couldn't even find it. So I only know of
somehow,
the
somehow
circuit-
the BYOBs. I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. I apologize.
we only have two that I know of, and I guess there's more out there that I don't know anything about. So
Yeah, evidently it has to be kept up to date, brought forward up to date, and I was asked to look at them, and I'm going to talk to the Alicia Nicole and everybody, and we're gonna see if there's also anything we want to present to the commission to amend that, process.
Okay.
I'm surprised that Nicole told you that Offsite has a common vic because they're still on our tax fail list, and she called me and asked me to send them the bills that are still outstanding for them. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's
Well,
going
she just told me that there's been a problem with them renewing
Yeah.
and knowing how many are actually, I believe there may be more than 2, I think.
on. Okay.
And, but to get a number on that, we've got to
Yeah.
go through all of them.
Yeah.
And probably bring them in before the commission to update them, since they haven't been updated in years.
Right.
I don't know how many years, but I know it's been a while.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The motion that we place on the agenda for our next meeting, a discussion on BYOB.
Second.
Commissioner Cade?
You're
Yes.
probably better off not, you don't really have to vote on it.
Okay,
Just-
so just make a
Yeah.
suggestion to.
Yeah, just
Okay.
ask to be put on next meeting, because it's not on the agenda to vote on. So,
Okay,
Okay.
no problem.
Recommendation, suggestion.
Okay.
Okay, and if there's, no one has anything else, I just wanted to bring to everyone's attention that apparently there is someone, out partying who is claiming to be Rosa Espinosa, the chairwoman for the License Commission, and threatening bar owners or restaurant owners that if she's not allowed to do what she wants to do, which is bring chaos into their place, that she has a right to pull their license from the wall. So I was sent a picture. I don't know that if you guys can see it.
No, I can't see that. No.
It's not a very clear picture because it was
I
it's
can
from
kind of,
security.
It kind of
It's
looks
from-
like you, Rosa. Are you sure?
I promise you it is not me. So the person made a mistake to go to a particular restaurant where they know me very well because I'm a regular there. So the manager of record said, "Really, what is your name again?" And she said, "Rosa Espinosa." "And what is your title?" She said, "Well, I'm the chairwoman of the license commission, and I can take your license from the wall and close you down." So just letting you
Nice.
know, if anyone says that I'm out there causing problems, I promise you it is not me. Okay?
Okay.
chairperson, I made a suggestion to Alicia and she liked it today. We talked about it a little bit. You may want to, like, at the end of your meetings, put on something on the agenda, any other business. You wouldn't be able to vote on things,
Okay,
but you'd be able to at least talk about placing things on the agenda.
on the
And
agenda.
like and even what you just talked about yourself, that crazy situation. But
Okay.
we're gonna, whoops, I almost dropped it. We're gonna talk further about Alicia and I just brought it up today, so.
Yep.
I've seen it
Okay.
on other commissions.
Okay.
So,
Change
Very
is
good.
good.
Okay.
I'm all for change.
Yeah.
Okay, then I make a motion to adjourn at 6:16 PM.
Second.
Okay, Commissioner Cade,
Yes.
Commissioner Singleton,
Yes.
Commissioner D'Angelo Antonio,
Yes.
Commissioner Ramirez,
Yes.
Commissioner Espinosa, yes. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.